Hello, welcome to NC State. My name is Nate. I'm a Track 3 student with one semester left, and on behalf of AGSA, we wanted to welcome you to the architecture program. This is a really amazing place with incredible faculty and students, and we wanted to welcome you here and just let you know that we are here to help in any way that we can. We know what this is like. We've been through this experience, and it can be tough at times, and it's really helpful to have people to help you through the process. It's really exciting to see a new cohort of students join us and start this really incredible journey. This is really your time and really an opportunity for you to learn as much as possible and to get as much out of the program as you can. The more time that you put in, the more you will get out of the program. We all come from different places and with different experiences and backgrounds from different countries, and we all offer different skills and abilities. So I really encourage you to share those with your fellow students. We sort of have this ethos in our studio of, if you bring someone else forward, you bring everyone else forward. And you get farther along together. Even if you have no experience in architecture or anything related, you will come up to speed in this next year, and it's going to be a really exciting journey. Obviously it's going to be slightly different, but no two cohorts or no 2 years are alike. Every single year brings its own unique challenges, and this is just the one that we're facing right now. Cool, well, I'm really excited for this semester. I think it's going to be a really good one, and we're all going to learn a lot together. And we all have to learn how to adapt to whatever situation is given to us. And, as architects, as designers, we are in a changing world, and architecture can be a little sluggish and kind of be a little bit behind the curve. But I think, with young minds coming into the picture and you as a new cohort coming in, we can really make it more applicable and really make architecture respond to the moment. I look forward to seeing you social distance style in the studio. And here are some of our other students that want to say welcome.
Hi, welcome to NC State. My name is Jasmine, and I am the president of the National Organization of Minority Architecture Students. I am a third-year Track 3 student, and my advice to you would be to start a stockpile of all the materials you might need. Jerry's Artorama is going to be your best friend and your worst enemy. But before you go, always make sure to check the scrap traps because you'll never know what you might find. Plus, good to have some things on standby. Can't wait to meet you.
Hello and welcome to Architecture School. So excited for you. I'm Jack McManus. I'm a Track 3 finishing up this semester, and I just wanted to welcome you by introducing you to one of my favorite architecture school topics, which is choosing the right glue for building models. I don't know when we're going to be building models again, but I'm sure it'll be soon, and this is really helpful when you do. So the main glue, one that you should just get a big thing of and then keep it the whole time, is your standard Elmer's kindergarten glue you've been using since you were a little kid. It really is great. It takes a second longer to dry than you think it might, but it dries really clear, it's easy to keep clean, and it holds really well. We've got my favorite glue for building really quick study models especially, is called Thick and Quick by Tite Bonds. It's kind of a wood glue, but it comes out really tacky and really thick, so you can just kind of attach things together and they stay right away. It's great for working fast, but the problem is it's tacky, so it will attract dirt and dust from your work surface and not always look as clean as you might want. I made a final model using this once, and it looked very dirty, and I did not like it. And then for special tasks, when things need a stronger glue, I'll usually use a Gorilla Glue super glue of some kind. I like this one with the yellow top because this is actually a brush, so you can either use it like a normal dropper or take the brush out and paint it on when you need to. So I hope this is helpful, and I hope we get to build models soon, and come say hi when we're back on campus. Bye-bye.
Hello, welcome to the School of Architecture. My name is Faith, and I just finished my master's in the Track 3 program. A few words of inspiration from me are: do not rush to get into office mode. Instead, use this very special time in the school to do what you wouldn't be able to do once you're out working in an office. Be bold, experiment. No idea is too crazy, not in life, certainly not in school.
Hi, and again, welcome to NC State and the College of Design. My name is Leslie. This is my third year here as a Track 3 student, so I have one more until I graduate. And if there's one piece of advice that I could pass on to incoming students, it would be to find balance. There's no way around it. Architecture school is simply hard, and graduate school is hard, and these things become so much harder when we forget to take care of ourselves. And there are some unfortunate aspects of studio culture that normalize unhealthy habits. Pulling all-nighters, drinking too much coffee, not eating enough food, procrastination. These are all things that we as students fall victim to and can feel unavoidable at times. Sometimes the deadlines come faster than we expect and the work just has to get done. However, what I want you to remember is that the work is not built by how many hours of sleep you've had, or how much money you've poured into a project, or how caffeinated you are. The work comes from how much you learn and how willing you are to accept criticism and new information. The work is how much you grow, because after all, this is a time of adjustment, education, and exposure to new concepts, as well as a time of self-discipline and growing your creativity. So if you begin to feel overwhelmed, which is easy to do here, reach out. Reach out to your classmates. Reach out to your fellow master's students. Reach out to your professors. We are all in this together, and we are all so happy you are here. Welcome to the pack.
So hello and welcome to the NC State Architecture program. It's probably been a wild ride getting here, and that certainly doesn't show any signs of slowing down. But I just wanted to welcome you and give you some advice as you're coming into the program. So first thing to keep in mind is definitely do everything you can to learn from your studio mates. This is going to be hard in the world of COVID, where we might not always be there in person like we normally would be in studio, but all the same, there's a lot of things that you can learn from them your professor might not even know, and you're going to see them a lot more than the professor. So those two things combined means that there is so much that you had to learn from each other as well as your professors. Keep in mind that as you're learning new software is these new softwares of Revit, Rhino, Format, whatever you might be having to use, SketchUp, are great tools. And once you have a good Revit model, there's nothing like it for plans and renderings. But just be careful to not let the software make decisions for you. They're tools, and at the end of the day, if you approach each design with just a Revit-shaped hammer, then you'll never go quite as far as you could. Take some time to work things out by hand and see what the building could be. And as someone who is hand drawing skills are not quite the best, I can still say that there's still a place, no matter what your feelings about hand drawing are, there's always a place for that in your design process. Lastly, one of the hardest things to manage is responding to feedback. So be mindful that folks are offering you their insight and an outsider's perspective, but sometimes it helps to not necessarily just take it word for word. To use a metaphor, if your project has been headed north and then a reviewer asks you why you didn't head west, that doesn't mean you have to tear up the tracks and start back at the station. It might not even mean you need to take a hard left for your project to be successful. But the intent is to make sure that you don't keep plowing straight ahead just because you've become really attached to what you've done so far. And I'm waxing poetic and using more metaphors, but iterations are the building blocks of your design process. Some of them might not be visible when it's all done, but this doesn't mean that they were a waste of time, just a helpful, if frustrating, lesson in what works and what doesn't. So I wish you all the best. I will hopefully see you all around. And best of luck in your journey in the Masters of Architecture program. Thanks.
Hi, this is Rajvi here, pursuing Masters of Architecture at College of Design. I would like to heartily welcome you all to the COD and have a great stay over here. I wish you best of luck for the next semester. Be healthy, be creative. I know these are hard times for everyone. So I would like to advise you that do as much as you can just whatever imagination, whatever creativity, just put it on paper, work hard as much as you can, and bring out best of you. This is the time where you can evolve and where you can learn from your seniors, your professors. Have a safe journey over here. Thank you. All the best.
Welcome.
Hi, my name is Molly, and I'm a third-year graduate student at NC State in the Track 3 program, and I want to welcome you guys to the NC State Wolfpack.